Hi everyone, Tim the Plane Man here and welcome back to Plane Time. So it's time to take a look at how the painting went, and I'll turn the camera down and we'll have a look at what we've achieved with the painting of the Dancing Wings Hobby Sopwith Pup Micro. So this is how it looks, and I am very happy with how it's turned out. It turned out to be quite a long exercise. Took a little bit of a lot of patience and several coats, but as you can see, we've got the tail feathers painted with the rudder as a kind of an ivory color, which mirrors what I think some of the videos of the real Sopwith pup look like. The flaps for the elevators are white. If all goes well, we're going to have some stripes and decals to cover those. A green elevator, and then the fuselage is painted a brown. I think it's a little too dark. It's supposed to look like wood actually, which is what I think the original surround of the cockpit looked like. But I did want to differentiate it from the actual wood that I've left the rest of the fuselage. That hasn't been painted, that's just the wood filler finish. And then as you can see, the front of the fuselage with the cowling on the front is painted this quite nice sort of darkish red color, and the intention is for that to look like it's painted metal. It's very smooth, you can't see the wood grain through it pretty much. I think it turned out quite well. It's pretty much what I was hoping for, I'd have to say. And then the wheels. The wheels I painted silver. Could have painted them red. The video that I've got that's in the playlist that this video is in, I've actually put a video in the playlist of the Sopwith pup replica that I'm sort of duplicating for this plane, flying in the air, and that plane happens to have red wheels, but I saw a few other pictures of a plane with silver wheels, and I went with the silver. And the only thing I'd probably say about the wheels is, and I'm not really sure if you can see it that well, but what I would probably want to do is, if I was doing it again, would be to sand down the edges on the outside to give it a sort of a slight beveled look. It looks, flat with a rounded edge, and the real plane actually had sort of like a bevel. And to really build that out, you'd actually probably have to put another layer of 2 of balsa on there and then really sand it back, which isn't how the plane came. This design, I think it's quite suitable for such a small model, but for a larger model, definitely I'd do that. And the I've already put on the rubber. Well, put on. I mean, it's just held in place by the rubber itself. But the wheels themselves are those rubber O-rings that came with the kit, and it really looks quite nice. So that's painted. So what we're going to do now, that will leave the painting sort of sidetrack. We'll close off, and I'll post a video that basically includes all the painting. So you're watching the end of the video right now with all of the painting as an optional extra. For those who have been waiting to get on to finishing the build, well, we'll rejoin the main group, and we'll talk now about, or we'll talk next about assembling this together. There's a few things that need to be done, such as putting the magnets into the cowling and assembling the tail feathers and the wheels and the undercarriage onto the plane, which could have been done without painting any of it. I mean, this painting is entirely optional and really just for my pleasure, because honestly I'm really happy. I think it looks really, really nice and it adds something to the model, but as I said before, you don't have to do it, and the model will look really nice without this too. So that's our painted plane. Really, really happy with how that turned out.